the players on the park. And we're away and running. Wales, their usual red strip. Norway, who normally play in red, having to change tonight. Talking to Hareide before the game, he expected Wales to come at them hard. And there he was immediately, buttoning down on Ian Rush. Hareide, powerful centre-back, playing with Kojedal, the heart of the defence. Alan Curtis. Then for Joey Jones. All across and immediately Rush on the turn. This the snap, sharpness and snap that makes Ian Rush one of the most exciting strikers in the country at the moment. Nygård, the goalkeeper. Yeah, Egil. Nygård will have a lot to do. Good jump there. Rush. Hareide smooths it down for Thoresen. Tommy Lund. Chip ball in the direction then of Solér. Joey Jones. Long, aiming for Curtis. Got one in the back from Kojedal. Teddy Kojedal, big number 4. Number 3, sorry. Big number 3, curly-haired fellow. Enormous size. Jackett then for Joey Jones. Rush, making it on. Knocked out by Kojedal. He was being fouled as he jumped. Nygård. Strikes a very long ball. Nicely done by Marustik. Foul by Flynn. And a free kick, which Thoresen will take. Jones didn't really need to play that. Finally whacked away by Robbie James. But now Flynn breaks as Rush goes right side. Robbie James knocking that on for the chasing of Marustik. Thoresen caught in possession then. Oh, James won't catch that one. But as the Norwegians half expected, I'm sure, Wales piling on the pressure in these early moments of the game. Jones knocks that down. Hareide. Albertsen off to Berntsen. Tommy Lund. Tommy got the pace to get there against Joey Jones, but thought he'd run a corner and didn't. Tommy Lund, a fellow who wears glasses, doesn't play in contact lenses. The manager says he's almost blind as a bat when he's out on the park. Price sends that across to Marustik. Hitting it long again, aiming for Rush, slightly overstruck, goalkeeper's ball. Foul called, but Rush always there, ready to pounce on a half chance. Rain drifting down around this Vetch field as Hareide for Norway. Lund there. Foul by Jones. Joey Jones. So Halvor Thoresen. Interesting to find Halvor Thoresen playing in midfield. Half expected him to be up the front. long chip as Hareide came in on the far side. Mickey Thomas knocks that away. Thoresen down again. But now a chance for Robbie James. Slightly overstruck ball. So Solér losing out as Økland goes. Good positive cutout then by Marustik to his Swansea teammate Nigel Stevenson. Curtis, yet another of the Swans in this Welsh side. Number of options for him. The best one is over the right side for Marustik. Then Robbie James. Grøndalen had him. And Erlandsen. Far too long for Berntsen. Berntsen, the right back, a late arrival because of injury which prevented him leaving Norway with the main party on Monday. Alan Curtis. Joey Jones. There's Rush. Thoresen, the nick on. Tommy Lund down. Thomas there. Thomas coming away from Lund. But Solér is there, now Thoresen. Albertsen giving that a chase, has Berntsen inside. Thoresen. Berntsen again. Cut out just by Thomas. Stevenson. That's a fine ball to Jackett. Plenty of openings on the right side of the park. Flynn now, then Marustik. Flynn again. Norwegians getting 9 back behind the ball as Curtis tries the left side of the park with Jones. Mickey Thomas. Slight confusion. Hareide slows it down, and Solér. Solér meaning, in any language, I suppose, the sun, and we could do with a bit of that on a really wet, dirty night down here at the Vetch field, Swansea. Stevenson. Berntsen lobbing it up there again for Økland. Coming in from the right is Albertsen. Number 6, Albertsen, one of the scorers against England in Oslo in that fabulous game just a year ago. Jones for Thomas. Stevenson for Price. Black armband on his left arm indicating that he's captain of Wales. Jackett rather given away then to Solér. Norwegians showing to be a well-drilled side, picking their men up quickly. So Wales start to try and build again with Jones. Curtis. Kojedal just getting a nick. Albertsen and then Berntsen. Marking situation just in front of this goalkeeper, Nygård. As Hareide buttoning down on a rush. Kojedal looking for Curtis. Økland. Lund moving to his right. It's a good-looking cross in. Knocked well away then by Jackett as Thomas skates away from 2, the ball off to Robbie James, leaves it for Marustik. It's a bit long for Curtis, an easy ball for Hareide in fact. Now Thomas. Jones breaking on the left, Jackett has a look up, picks him up. In for Flynn, good first time passing by Wales. Jones still breaking down the left. Long high one. Just nicked away, but James is there to stick it back to Marustik. Coming from an offside position was Alan Curtis. French linesman, far side. Berntsen. Hareide leaves that to Kojedal. The least experienced of their internationals, Kojedal, just 4 caps. A young man of enormous power and height. Joey Jones, a man of incredible experience. The fine ball for Curtis, it runs away off his knee there. Alan Curtis, still to really get to grips with this new football season. The Norwegians, of course, have been playing since last April. They're coming towards the end of their season, the Norwegians. They finish in October. Berntsen. Thoresen, good challenge. Stevenson stuck there. The ball coming off Tommy Lund. Throw into Wales. First time these teams have met at full international level. Back in the 30s, the Wales amateur side went to Norway and won over there. This is the first time the Norwegians have played Wales in the senior international. Joey Jones. Curtis. It's Hareide chasing him. Price sticks it off to Jones. That's a fine ball to Jackett. The cross going in, a Rush is up there. Rush climbing above Solér. Intelligent ball then by Kenny Jackett. Way over to the far post. Could see Rush coming in. He jumps above Solér, but he couldn't get right over the top of the ball and bring it down. It flies over. Ball breaking for Lund. Following him, dedicated man, Paul Price. Erlandsen checking. Joey Jones breaks. Curtis again coming off Hareide. Økland for Thoresen. Good running here by Tommy Lund. It's on his left foot, and now on his right, gets the shot across the face of the goal. Tommy Lund, most experienced international. Tonight now just 5 caps short of a half century. One of the wisest players. He gets it, he turns, and there's the right foot. Across the face of the goal, though, not to another Norwegian boot. Meanwhile, Wales put an attack together, the other end of the park. And Norway are penalised just outside the box. I think it was Solér who got in a bad tackle. So, a free kick for Wales. Mickey Thomas with the ball has Rush, Curtis in the box, being marked by Hareide and Kojedal respectively. Berntsen's in there, Grøndalen is in there. The free kick's got to be retaken. The wall wasn't 10 yards back. So this time Flynn takes it, sticks it down. And they come back from Marustik to Flynn. Needs a bit of help. Get it from Jackett. Kenny Jackett sizing up his options, decides that Jones is the best. That's Robbie James, back to Joey Jones. Little cross in for Mickey Thomas, didn't quite make. And Albertsen, all the time in the world to slow things down. Lund coming to put pressure on Price. But Flynn picks up Stevenson, then Marustik. Oh, that's a very, very sloppy pass. Straight to Thoresen. Breaking on this right side is Berntsen, the attacking right back. The deflection. Cool bit of work then by Price. And Flynn trots out at a gentle pace. Still no goals to show for Wales' efforts. They haven't really put an attack together which produced a punishing shot at the end of it yet. We're just about a quarter of an hour played. Rush has slipped his marker this time. Looks for help. James sticks it across. And the boot of Hareide gets it clear. It's not a bad ball out for Økland. And Tommy Lund is over the far side. The chip all the way across, and that was Flynn coming to cover. Thoresen tries it. Knocked away by Jackett. James there, now Marustik. Flynn, desperate, I suppose, to get real match practice. He's had very little in Leeds colours, none at all in the first team this season. Marustik with the throw. Curtis caught in possession, so Thoresen for Norway. Økland will do well to catch that. Økland, one of 4 players. Foreign mercenaries in the Norwegian side. Grøndalen, good touch. That was Thoresen, another one of the mercenaries, plays for PSV Eindhoven. Goalkeeper's ball. Jones now. Thomas. Curtis forward through the middle and rushes over there at all. Jones supporting on the left side. Tension was a good one. Curtis moving out to the left. But Joey Jones unable to make it. And he's had a tremendous run in this Welsh side. He's missed one of Wales' 44 internationals in the past 6 years. That's some record. It's Kojedal. Thoresen struck a bit hard for Solér. And he's going up a one-way street there. Oh, he did well. Found a side turning. Stevenson. Marustik. Marustik taking plenty of time before delivering a long ball, which should have been a defender's and would have been if Mickey Thomas hadn't handled it. A rolling ball. Free kick's got to be taken again. Norway coming here, claiming to be the champions of Scandinavia, that because they've beaten Denmark and Sweden and drawn with Finland this year. One defeat, beaten by West Germany, 4-2. Kojedal. Solid jump and challenge then by Stevenson. Thoresen, Alvar Thoresen. Caught with a little nick there from the diminutive Brian Flynn. And Thoresen will take the free kick himself. Økland through the middle, and Hareide has now joined the front men. There's Hareide jumping now, got a good touch. Southall did well. At the feet of Økland. Fine, well-worked free kick, and almost had him in trouble, and Tommy Lund has him in trouble again, going for the near post. And a small crowd here at Swansea, but they were appreciative of Lund's attempts to drive a shot on target. So Marustik sticks that forward. Alvar Thoresen. Lund. Solér breaking on the left. He's got Økland forward. It's too long. Well, the Norwegians have weathered that opening storm that they expected, and they've kept their goal intact. We might anticipate that Norway will start to release men forward a little bit more now. Still only got 2 up front. Økland and Lund. Jones for Curtis. Jackett. Pressure on him. The ball drops off to Albertsen. Albertsen. Plays in Belgium for Winterslag. Does Roger Albertsen. Berntsen. Bjarne Berntsen from the Viking Club, currently topping the league in Norway. Boot up by Mickey Thomas, free kick to Norway. Dangerous play, indirect free kick. Thoresen plays at the ball. And we've got both Kojedal and Hareide going up the far side of the box for this one. Two giants. Thoresen delivering. Drop down for Kojedal to take a throw in. Solér turned well, good cross. Hareide and Økland. Oh, what a let off. Norway should have scored then. And it was basically all down to Solér, who did them out on the far side. Good ball into the box. Hareide a touch. And Økland an open goal miss. Didn't really make contact. He's saying that Norway might become a little bit more adventurous after they'd taken the sting of Wales' early attacks. It's beginning to look like that. Jackett. I'd say Wales have yet to put together a really punishing attack, but here's Flynn. And just one for the crowd, sheltering from the rain under the fine newsstand at that end of the Vetch field. Sparsely populated, but then I suppose that's what you would expect. This is the third big game in 8 days here at the Vetch field. Stevenson. Curtis on the jump, didn't get there. Hareide did. Robbie James. Thomas has Jones with him if he needs him. And Thomas hasn't looked. Got a cannon pass to Flynn. And tidying up job by Grøndalen. It's Halvard Thoresen. And Lund. Foul given against Price. 6 of one, half a dozen of the other for my book then. But the French referee figures that's worth a free kick. And Thoresen, a very accurate placer of free kicks. Has 2 or 3 big men to aim for. Økland coming near post, and that was Lund who didn't make contact. Just as well for Wales. Albertsen. His ball for Berntsen. Albertsen. Stopped by Curtis at the expense of throw-in. Erlandsen. Needs stopping or it'll be a corner. Paul Price for Flynn. Long one aim for Robbie James, a bit too long for him. And covering then, Grøndalen. Norwegian means Green Valley. Seems an ideal name for a Norwegian playing here in Wales. Thoresen getting up well. This ball dropping down for Thomas, though. Well, nobody stretched wide on the left. Jones beginning to fill in there. Rush, and Curtis didn't get there. Solér whacks it clear. Lund under this. Got a good touch. Marustik waited. Økland didn't. And Tommy Lund is in to score. Oh, Økland will. No! Southall got a touch and put it away for the corner. 2 chances down the drain for Norway. Should have scored. Lund certainly ought to have scored with that one. Southall did ever so well getting it away from him. And he's back on his feet to knock this shot away from Økland. How about that? Well played, Southall. So instead of a goal, Norway have only got a corner. And that's knocked off the line then by Flynn. Looked very much as though the big man Kojedal got a touch then. Flynn was well positioned. Well, 2 or 3 let-offs there for Wales. And that's enough to get this very tiny crowd, which I'm told is less than 5,000, into a little bit of a cheering challenge to try and lift Wales. Solér for Norway. Lund and Jackett stationed just in front of the back four. Picking up then Marustik, now Flynn. Marustik in the clear on the right side, nobody yet picked him up. Goes instead for Curtis. Showed far too much of the ball away, and that's Jackett trying his luck from long range. Jackett, his father was a member of the Swansea staff, though he played most of his football, his father from Orient and Watford. Lund beating Price in the air. Thoresen stretched for Albertsen to chase after. Can he stop it? No, he can't. Oh, yes, he did. Well done, Roger Albertsen. So Thomas has got to get the ball away from that danger area. It's another throw-in to Norway. Berntsen has a fairly longish throw. He'll wait for Hareide, the big number 4, to come forward. And Hareide attacks the ball, gets a good solid touch. Albertsen was there, knocked out by Marustik and finally by James. Mike England was warning his squad not to underestimate these Norwegians. He saw them play against Sweden, was very impressed. The 1-0 win that Norway had. But certainly the Norwegians are looking a useful side. Lund is after this. Lund and Price, and Price is going to be penalised again. Free kick, and bet money that Thoresen will go to take it, and Tommy Lund will get away far post. And the big men from Norway are waiting to pounce. Hareide's in there, Kojedal's in there. That's Hareide, didn't quite get there, knocked over for a corner then by Stevenson. Lund wants to see this one. As they see it, to Tommy Lund from that range, the goalposts are just a sort of misty blur. And he gets it over in there. Albertsen made the touch. Jackett solidly in the way of that fierce shot. Thoresen. Lund, more and more in the game. Albertsen. Jones sticks it forward to James. See if he uses his pace now. Jones, Joey Jones, overstruck for Rush, though he did well under a lot of pressure. Kojedal is there. Missed out, Thomas. They gather round. Hareide to the rescue. A bit of pushing going on. So Solér for Norway. Touch in for Thoresen. Looks across here for Albertsen. Chested down, Berntsen. Running across diagonally. Økland, and Jackett cuts it out. Marustik, Flynn. Flynn as Norway funnel back, saying, all right, you can come to us, but in that last third we shall try and button down on you. Marustik might get there. No. That was fine, covering back and tackling by Thoresen. Got a throw-in, 2 Wales. Chris Marustik. Looking for a Welshman to get free of his marker. Thinks Solér didn't really need to play that ball. It was going over the goal line. Would have been a goal kick. In fact, it's a corner. Mickey Thomas goes to the corner. Jones coming up, Joey Jones coming up near post. Price is in the box as well. It was a bad corner, but Mickey Thomas can have another try. Jones on the near post. Rush in the centre of the goals. That's a better one. Oh, the goalkeeper got it, dropped it, it's in the net! That's got to be an own goal by the goalkeeper. 1-0. But a total disaster for pêl-droed Nygård. His ball swinging in from Thomas. Goalkeeper's ball, Nygård goes up for it, caught it, slippery ball, it's out of his fingers, and as he tries to get there, I think he pushed it over the line himself. Rush claims it, but I don't think it was his. But it's 1-0. And just about half an hour play. And Rush banging in there again. A sad blow for this goalkeeper, pêl-droed Nygård. He must know that he's totally to blame for Wales being in the lead. Kojedal pops that up. Flynn and Robbie Jones. Marustik. Good running by Flynn, has found himself a little bit of freedom over there. Needs some support now. Did well with that flip. Curtis, well robbed by Solér. Grøndalen, Lund a touchdown, well read there by Price. Solér down for Thoresen. Thoresen again. Solér working with him out on that left side. Chips it across. Slip. Important possession. Here's Berntsen. And Økland with the shot. Økland. Army Økland. The West German club of Bayern Leverkusen. Rush. Winning that ball back to Wales, off from Marustik. Curtis. And Marustik again. Robbie James down. Grøndalen knocks it out. Still drifting and swirling around this Vetch field pitch, making that beautiful green turf they've prepared here even more lush than ever. Perfect surface to play football on. This slippery ball now and the slipperiness of the surface sometimes interfering with the players' actions. Berntsen, Albertsen for Norway. Now, Thoresen for Solér. Oh, that's a nothing sort of ball there. Didn't give Erlandsen anything to go for at all. So Thomas then for Flynn. Marustik. Flynn. Wales still probing down the right side of the park. Marustik, Flynn. Now they switch it. Thomas. Jones offers him the opportunity of passing to the left. Cross for the far post. Well nicked away. Solér. Thoresen. Solér. Flynn buttoning down quickly. There's Thoresen. Lund didn't give Thoresen, his skipper, much chance then. And rush against Hareide. And one way or the other, Hareide won it. But not to the satisfaction of the linesman, who was spotted. A Norwegian hand sneaking out belonged to Hareide. So it's a free kick to Wales. And I should think Nygård is wondering what might happen this time, because if the ball's lobbed into the goalmouth, he might just drop another one. Flynn over the ball. Rush, Curtis, ready to come in, along with Price and Joey Jones. Joey Jones yet to score in his long... Oh, a yellow card then for Solér. Eric Solér must have had a word too many. And we've got a French referee who understands Norwegian. And the free kick. Thomas over the ball. Flynn chips it far post. And it was Berntsen who got it away. And the breakout. A long one for Tommy Lund to chase from Økland. Økland waiting in the box to see if Lund could get the ball over to him. Far post, oh, and it was straight across the face of the goal. Wales had a lot of men behind the ball. Norway weren't following up. Flynn. There's Marustik. Flynn again. Rush feeding it off to Flynn. The cutout was by Solér. Norway can break. Thoresen, Albertsen, Thomas kicking lumps off him from behind. Referee allows play to go on because it was to Norway's advantage until Price stuck up a boot and stopped Lund going through. Flynn. Price. Jones waiting in anticipation here. In for Thomas. Now Curtis. Curtis going, trying for 1-2s there. Stuck back by Hareide. Well taken that time by Nygård. As they keep giving the ball to the goalkeeper to try and restore his shattered confidence. 28-year-old playing in his 4th international for Norway. Jackett. Stevenson challenging. Good running here by Erlandsen. The shot, a low one. Erlandsen, another mercenary, plays in Sweden. Erlandsen cutting forward. Gets a drive in, which picked up a little bit of pace as it touches this greasy surface. And Southall down quickly to cover. Gets the whole body behind. Wales cutting back. Albertsen covering. Berntsen. Oh, he's given that ball away. No, Thoresen did well to get a toe poke to it. Økland, a little push by Marustik. Again, the referee playing advantage. Solér cutting past him. A deflection and a corner right side. Wales would do well to attack the striker, the shot man, a little earlier, because in training yesterday I saw several of the Norwegians hitting screamers from outside the box. One or two of them can really counter a ball. And Robbie James punches that corner from Tommy Lund to space, filled up by Rush. Now it's James. Early ball for Curtis. Produces nothing. Berntsen, way across, far side. Solér. Price then for Wales. Here's Marustik. Price. Fair to say Wales build-up becoming just a little bit predictable. Do with something the way of a flash of inspiration by somebody. Thomas. Jones takes over. Far post ball. Swallowed up by Kojedal. And then Grøndalen. Marustik with the throw. Curtis trying to lose his marker. Shot by Flynn. Won the ball. The throw into Norway. Norway, who have never won an international match in Great Britain against any of the 4 home countries, though they have got wins against Ireland, Scotland, and of course the famous one that they still keep talking about, the one against England. And Norway 1-0 down here to Wales. Score which in fact does flatter Wales a little bit. Foul against Flynn. The wee man putting himself about just a little bit too heavily. Thoresen, the PSV Eindhoven club, regular player of the year for PSV. James out as far as Solér, hoiks it up, under it, none, but it was Price who got the final touch, and Curtis comes for Wales. Back there as the second half gets underway. Here at the Vetch Swansea, the rain's eased off a bit, but the dressing room chat, I'm sure, will have tried to reassure the Norwegian goalkeeper that he should keep on playing and try and forget as quickly as possible. Error that gave Wales their goal. He has rushed, though, for Wales. Hareide sticking to him, and Jones fed through for Thomas. Albertsen going with Thomas. Jones now again. Chip in. Curtis the flick on. Solér hacks it clear. Here's Erlandsen. Thoresen. Albertsen. Quick ball on, which Økland chases. Didn't totally understand the signals which provided a free kick then. I suppose the sliding tackle of Price wrong in the eyes of the French referee. But it's a free kick. Free kick for Norway. Waiting a moment or two until Kojedal gets up in the box. It's hit in low that time by Lund. Lund with the throw. Thoresen back to Lund. Robbed by Flynn. Couldn't hold the ball though. Southall, the thrown ball out for Marustik. For Robbie Jones. Flynn could go again. Stevenson fiercely to him, and Jones square across the back for Wales. Then the penetrating ball forward. Rush unable to hold it. Hooked away by Berntsen. Stevenson. Touch from Jackett. Kojedal under no pressure at all. Kojedal. Nygård. Comes down for Solér. Robbed then by Flynn. Kojedal. Berntsen. Not a bad ball for Albertsen. Ball for Grøndalen. Back to Kojedal. Albertsen, a flick on. Agents trying to knock this ball about, open up the Welsh defence. Knocking it again to Økland. Solér. Derek Solér. Thoresen. This is for Lund. Ooh, that got Grøndalen in a lot of trouble. Thoresen. Maybe James penalised, although Thoresen had won the ball. How about Thoresen? Number 11. Beautifully. Sweet left foot of his. Hanging out there for Hareide, and Southall did well. Clattered right through Stevenson. Made sure it was his ball. Pressure still on by Norway on this Welsh side. This is Albertsen. Albertsen looking for help. Gets it from Erlandsen, and he gives the ball away, foolishly, to Robbie James. On for Thomas. He's being chased by Thoresen. And pounded down. Mickey Thomas having such a good time at Stoke these days. After his unhappiness down at Brighton. Back to Marustik. Curtis again. He's wriggling through, making the gap. Marustik. Marustik to deliver. Too close to the goalkeeper. Maybe James was waiting. Økland. Roughed out of it by Stevenson, and fairly free kick. On a 3 games winning streak if nothing alters the scoreline here this evening. Ireland and Wales. Wales last season, Wales won that one. And free kick outside the box. Well, I should have said that wasn't a foul anyway, and whatever happened was inside the box. But the linesman on this side, yellow flag, says it was a foul and that it happened outside. So, free kick, which is going to cause a lot of problems for Nygård, the Norwegian goalkeeper. That's Flynn over the ball. James on one side, Thomas, and Jackett is up there as well. So, the wall back the 10 yards. Flynn now ready to deliver this free kick. It's Robbie James. Well, it was a fiercely driven shot, but way, way wide of the target. Jones getting up well. Thomas now. Rush. Hareide right through and underneath him. What a good player this is, though. Jones. Bad free kick. Albertsen won it. Now Berntsen gives the ball away to Robbie James. Knocks it down for Flynn. Marustik moving outside on the right. Doesn't need him. Flynn's going to drive. Brian Flynn really looked like scoring his 6th international goal with a shot like that. Stevenson. Now Marustik. Flynn. Marustik, bit of space there. Again, the Norwegians getting lots of people back behind the ball as Jackett attacks them. Thomas. Joey Jones tanking past outside, goes through instead for Curtis, who couldn't make contact. It was a poor pass. Just a flicker of rain in the wind now. It's Albertsen flicking it on in the direction of Lund. Jones was there. Berntsen's header. Jones again, holding off Lund. Free kick to Norway. Norway, who felt during training yesterday that a draw would suit them well. Albertsen. He's way wide of the target, Roger Albertsen. Paul Price. Now Marustik. Rush. Kojedal. From strength to strength in this game is Kojedal, with the influence of Hareide alongside him. Jones as Flynn scampers away down the left side. And Berntsen gives Flynn the ball back, and now it's Rush. Chip back. Tidy up job then by Grøndalen. He had nobody to aim for up front. Norwegians still persisting with just two front men. Very little support coming forward from midfield. Jones. Rush caught in possession. Økland. Marustik the cutout. Thoresen. And now Solér. Lund. Lund being policed by Marustik. Lund after this again. Still has it. And Lund is in the clear. And a shot from Thoresen. Didn't really get hold of it. The ball was running away from him. Kojedal. For once, Norway had men forward. Covering back then was Joey Jones, and the ball was over the line as the rain comes belting down again. It's Berntsen, who was badly injured in the weekend matches and didn't make it on the original flight from Norway with the rest of the team. He didn't turn up till yesterday afternoon, having extensive treatment in Norway. Rain absolutely bucketing down now. And while they give treatment then to Berntsen, goalkeeper at the other end, Nygård, wonders if his side now can draw level with this corner kick. So he's back on his feet again. There's Berntsen, though he's limping a bit. And Lund will take the corner, left foot, in swing, lots of zip on it. Økland went up. So did James. It's another corner. Kojedal on the line. Økland's up there. Solér's now joined Kojedal on the line. Southall jumping about. Will back out again to be crossed once more and knocked away very importantly then by Kenny Jackett, because hanging behind him was Albertsen, who would have had a free header. So two corners from the right side by Tommy Lund, and now he comes across to the left side and tries luck. And that is a very, very crowded goalmouth at the moment. There's more packed in there than there are into the grandstand. Oh, it was a fine try then by Hareide. Hareide. He deserved an equaliser with that. That was a beautifully struck header. Giant of a man gets his full neck muscles to it. It's knocked off the line. But yet another corner. They've got a touch and that's whacked away. Just anywhere will do then by Price, as Wales pull even more people back into the penalty area. Here's Thoresen. And Tommy Lund is there. And the drive well held by Southall. And Norway really beginning to drive in the search for an equaliser. That was Lund. Norway really having a go now. Thoresen. It's Albertsen. Berntsen limping quite badly. I suspect he'll come off before very long now. Berntsen's still up there, doing his best. And he's won a corner. Lund, as Norway crowd around Southall looking for an equaliser. Hareide couldn't quite get there. It was Stevenson stopped him. Once again a corner. So again Lund ready to swing it into the left foot. Økland, and once again a corner. And this a real piece of pressure by Norway. Lund waiting for the ball to be returned to him. In the goal area, Kojedal. Hareide coming from deep, and he got there. And again he's just wide. Hareide reckoning that somebody got a deflection on that last challenge of his. Well, a lot of sustained pressure then from the Norwegians. Price strokes this ball forward for Marustik. Here's James, that was Grøndalen. It's Curtis. Jackett. Jackett nicking that off towards Jones. Well read and well won by Albertsen. And he's after it again, but he won't catch it. So Joey Jones with the throw. It's Thomas. Berntsen seems to have run off the effects of his injury. It was Rush nicking it on. Kojedal there. Marustik. It's Kojedal. Marustik again. Aim for Rush. Support from Thomas up with him. That's Flynn. Tried a dummy, Kojedal didn't bite. Here's Thoresen. Solér asking for it. Lund coming across this side of the park. It's Tommy Lund, a good ball. There goes Solér in the clear. Solér still there, Lund taking over. That was flayed down there by Flynn, who's going to get a card for that one. Flynn. A booking to join Solér in the book of the French referee, Quiniou. And a free kick for Thoresen, which could be dangerous because there are 5 Norwegians lined up on the far post. Dummy by Albertsen, got a touch, nothing happened. Again, a bad ball forward. Stevenson got there, but offside, in fact, was Albertsen. He was slow to come out. And here's Flynn. Flynn with Marustik to the right. Poor ball. It gave Solér a real 50-50 chance to attack Marustik. Looking now in for Robbie James. He was fouling Kojedal. So Kojedal rolls the free kick. Back to Nygård. James. Looks as though Wales want to make a substitution, but referee says play on. It's Thomas attacking down the line. Thomas is all right. Jerry Jones with a throw in. Here's Rush. Rush sticks it way back, or intended to, and in fact rolls it out. And looks as though Alan Curtis has had his last kick in this game. His Swansea teammate Jeremy Charles is ready to replace him. Alan Curtis trots away. He's been something of a benchman for Swansea this season. And Jeremy Charles on for his 4th appearance as a substitute in what is now his 7th full international. 6th full international. They've given him one too many, and his first moment is to clatter down. Jeremy Charles giving Grøndalen notice that he's on the park. Could very easily have been the quickest booking of all time. In fact, the French referee's just had a quick word with Jeremy Charles. And everybody coming out to see exactly how bad they are. Thoresen on the right there. Thor for Thunder, the god of war, Thor. And he takes the opportunity to come on the park and have a chat with his players. Goalkeeper Nygård, wondering how long it'll be before his left back is back in action. And, the Norwegian coach sent to the touchline. He's already had a word with his captain, though, Thoresen, who now goes around passing the instructions on to the other players. So a new attack force for Wales, Charles and Rush. I wonder what thoughts are going through Mike England's mind at the moment as he sits on the touchline with the rest of the Welsh party. He hasn't seen his side create too many opportunities for driving shots on target. At that moment, Dougie Livermore was up off the bench, shouting at the referee. Not a particularly good thing for him to do. He's caught the attention of referees a couple of times when he's on the Welsh side. It's a goalkeeper's ball. Long ball out. Kojedal's there. Solér. Pushed out by Robbie James. Here's Flynn. Marustik, Flynn again. Marustik, as Solér comes to him. And finally, Grøndalen saves the day. Lund striking that down for Thoresen. Lund again as Thoresen goes on. Lund making a shooting chance for himself, but a wild one. I said before, Tommy Lund ought to be wearing contact lenses because he's almost blind without his glasses. And he's never quite sure how far he is from the post. He's got a vague idea where they are. Paul Price rolling that back to Neville Southall. Jumping high, Flynn sticking that too far forward. That's a goal kick. Just about halfway through the second half. And still 1-0 Wales. All down to the goalkeeper, Nygård of Norway. Marustik jumping high. Berntsen. And here goes Tommy Lund. Lund against Southall. Oh! Well, I've heard about Norwegian wood, but would you believe that? That was so unlucky. Tommy Lund for the equaliser. He's beaten the goalkeeper. And 2 inches the other way, and it's 1-1, but it ain't. How unlucky can you get? So he goes over to take the corner. Does London? That's a good-looking one. Here's Berntsen. And Wales had 9 men and the goalkeeper back behind the ball there. Solér, that's hit too long. Norway, country of a little over 4 million, producing a team here that must feel desperately unlucky to be 1-0 down. Mickey Thomas unable to battle his way through. And a free kick to Wales, which Joey Jones will take. Looking for rush. Kojedal is there. And Albertsen is covering, and now Berntsen. Erlandsen. Coming across then was James, Robbie James, as Marustik has a look around. And Rush potters away after this on his own. Wales filling up the box. So we're Norway. Here's Jackett. Ball. Hareide hitting a big long one, which Økland will chase with Stevenson. Lund getting forward into the box. Økland gets it across there. That was not too far away, and Tommy Lund applauds the efforts then of Arne Økland. Price now. Here's Stevenson. The chip for Marustik. Erlandsen covering. Well done, Robbie James. Goal kick. Erlandsen, the number 7, a slightly built midfield player. Covers a lot of ground. Nygård looking to hit it long again. Put some more pressure on this Welsh defence. Jackett off the top of his head. Jones, a good jump. Equally good one by Hareide. And then a break for Flynn, and then for Marustik. Marustik being chased by Solér, who has a lot of pace. Did well, the fella. Thoresen, robbed by Robbie James. And a free kick given. That was over strict refereeing then. Robbie James had kicked the ball away and was just preventing the player falling on top of him. Really a foul, but a free kick has been given. And Svein Grøndalen, civil engineer by trade, takes that free kick. Stevenson didn't really get any length with it. Thoresen down for Lund. And they're queuing up in the box, waiting for Lund to knock it across. Little touch, and it goes away, and off the post again. In fact, it was a Welsh head, either Price or Stevenson, that got the last touch. Because as it clips up from Lund, it's a deflection there, and then I think it was the head of Stevenson that pushes it away towards the far post. And just put round by Southall. Corner taken, and flicks into the side netting. So Nigel Stevenson for Flynn, back to Jones. Patient Welsh crowd of something under 5,000, as I understand it. Not too happy with the way things are going, and Tommy Lund is in there. Oof. Tommy Lund, this is his 45th international appearance, looking to round it off to a dozen goals with that shot, but really was way wide and high. It's clearly a very anxious crowd of Welsh supporters that are watching this at the moment. There goes Økland. Through ball for Lund, is offside. Tommy Lund, who will not be making the trip back to Norway with the rest of his teammates, doesn't like flying. Came over by boat, train and car. Can well afford it too. He owns bingo halls and race horses. He's a very wealthy young man, doesn't need to be a professional footballer. Charles getting a touch with the head. Solér there. It's up Økland. Solér. Grøndalen. Stopped by Robbie James. Pushing on Solér, Solér. So free kick then for Flynn, Grøndalen. Norway press forward. A lot of people up there. It's Hareide, marked by Jones. Ball for Flynn. Rush, the only man forward, getting some support now from Mickey Thomas. Kojedal goes with him. Thomas in trouble now, as Hareide is back to help. Thomas gets a touch though, an offside flag has caught Joey Jones forward. Free kick taken, Thoresen, robbed by Flynn, mistake, Charles, rush, goalkeeper's ball. Oh, Jeremy Charles putting himself about. Good cross in, and a fine knockout by Hareide, but it's still there for Flynn. Now Thomas, now Jackett, and Joey Jones. Flynn will not get that. The return match a year from now. Jackett forward. Jackett again. Jackett hasn't done much wrong on his debut either. He's done well in the middle of the park. Wales really haven't created too much in the way of sweet, smooth attacking moves. Ian Rush really starved of a service tonight. Solér gave that ball away. Grøndalen, Lund fell from behind by Paul Price. Reckons that was a dive. Thoresen, as Hareide's up in the box. Here's Hareide. Whacked away by Jones. Comes down to Berntsen. Hareide chasing in there with Jeremy Charles, who been sent on to put pressure on him. Referee, attention being attracted by the linesman. I think it's the fact that there are two men, well in fact three Norwegians warming up on the far side of the park, and they're too close to the touchline. So that's been sorted out, and now the throw-in. Hareide, no, he didn't get the touch. Jones did. Corner. Tommy Lund to take the corner. He'll wait a moment or two until Norway actually put more men in the box. Kojedal's in there now. And knocked out by Jeremy Charles, and what a drive then from Thoresen. Thoresen really gave that some stick. But off target. Thoresen, a scorer of the magnificent winning goal for Norway against England a year ago. That free gift from Terry McDermott. Hareide challenging back. It'll come down to Jeremy Charles. Oh! Well, that really wasn't too good by Jeremy Charles then. So a substitution now for Norway. Erlandsen is being called away, and manager Thor Rosterfersen sends on a striking player, Kollshaugen. This will be his 6th international appearance for his country. And he gets his final instructions as to where to play. Will be positively up front as Norway in these last 10 minutes sent a striker on to get themselves back into the game. A game they could well be level, and in fact could have been in front. Thoresen for Norway. And now Økland. Ball tucked away by Price. Great appeal for a penalty from a bunch of lads with a Norwegian flag on the far side of the ground, but theirs were lone voices. Thoresen. This is Berntsen joining in. The ball over the line. For Price. Stevenson. Welsh fans booing their own players for slowing the game down, trying to play for time. Rush. Advantage given. Broke down. So, Norway again. Albertsen. Solér. Lund. Lund taking them all on. There's a pass across the park for Berntsen. Sticking low for Økland. That could still break. Oh, that's his first kick of the game. Kollshaugen, the substitute. By golly, he could have had an equaliser there. Tremendous drive here as the ball ricochets to him by Kollshaugen. He gets his shot in, and it's deflected away, and here's the corner. Knocked out, and this could be a driving attack from Wales. Thomas, as Norway now stream back to get men into a defensive position. And Thomas makes it easy. James knocks it forward again. Berntsen looks for help. Pressure from Flynn. Flynn's won the ball. It's Joey Jones taking over. So a throw into Wales, far side of the park, which Flynn knocks down for Jones. Goal kick. Jones attacking that ball just to put it into touch. Still time for Norway to get back in the game, or for Wales to make it truly safe. And Rush is the man who might do it. It was advantage again given by the referee. There was a handball in there somewhere. There goes Robbie James. Ball across, and Flynn goes flying in. Knocks down Solér, and a foul. While all that was going off the ball, Mickey Thomas and Kojedal were having a little punch-up of their own in the middle of the park. Kojedal has complained, and is still complaining about the actions of Mickey Thomas. But to no avail. The free kick is to Norway. Big, long one. Price under pressure as that ball bombed in on him. Thomas down for Flynn. It's asking an awful lot of Ian Rush. Ball flying around all over the park here. There's Lund. Lund steals the ball. Oh, he tries the shot. He had support either side of him. A long-range shot from Tommy Lund. No power on it. Davies, the thrown ball to Marustik. Flynn. Jackett. Mickey Thomas asking for it far side. Jeremy Charles. Rush. Waiting in the box. Joined now by Robbie James. Here's Rush. Joey Jones goes in, and once again, Hareide was there. Good head forward. An offside flag up this side of the park, which Quiniou choisit le roi. As Ian Rush must be wondering when he's going to get a clear-cut look at the goals with a decent pass to his boots. Down to Marustik. Early ball, aimed for Charles. Won by Grøndalen, but now it's Flynn. Robbie James to his right, looks the other way, goes for Joey Jones instead. Goalkeeper's ball now, as Rush tried an ambitious shot on the turn. Berntsen. Attacking right back, he hasn't had too many opportunities to attack the scene. He's in fact given that ball away to Charles. So now it's Flynn. Jones. Flynn. Low ball for Rush. Played back to the goalkeeper then by Berntsen. 2 or 3 minutes left. Tragic moment by goalkeeper Nygård separates the sides. Berntsen with the throw. Berntsen again. Lund wriggling his way through. Here's Berntsen. Thoresen trying a 1-2 but didn't get it right. Kojedal, through ball. Kojedal there again. Knocked infield rather dangerously to Jeremy Charles, to Thomas. Here's Rush. Time to turn, run at people. Against Hareide, drove it. Now that's more like the activity that Wales have been looking for from their striker Ian Rush, but he had to create it himself. He's had so few chances to... He's had so few chances to go at people and drive shots on target. It's Kojedal. Berntsen. Tommy Lund couldn't keep the ball in play. And Lund must be wondering about the 2 or 3 chances that he's had this evening. Thomas smeared down by Berntsen. Berntsen. So a free kick for Jones, Joey Jones. We're in the 60 seconds. There's the Welsh management team and their substitutes reflecting on this game. It's Flynn and Mickey Thomas, a speculative drive, as they say. I wonder if Mike England will find much to please him in this performance this evening. Jones belts that forward to Rush. Okay, Hareide was there. Look for Joey Jones with a throw-in. About 15 seconds of normal time, plus a little bit of stoppage. Thomas, Jones rather battling around that far side. Here's Stevenson. So now we're playing at the time added on by the French referee. 4 stoppages during the course of the game. We've had 1 or 2 lengthy ones in the second half. A couple of players injured. Berntsen knocks it down, whacked out well by Grøndalen. It was Price. Price, who's been a real stalwart in defence. Handball against Mickey Thomas. Thoresen wants to take this free kick quickly. He knows there's not much time left. Here's Albertsen. Berntsen. Økland could drop down for Økland. Oh, what a good save that was. An important one from Neville Southall. It's injury time here. In fact, it's the last kick of the game, and that could, in fact, have been an equaliser. But Southall was equal to that shot from Økland. And so Norway trail off the park in a game in which they've competed tremendously well. But they have gone down 1-0, and I'm afraid it's all down to this goalkeeper, Nygård, who dropped an enormous clanger in the first half. An own goal, which has given Wales a 1-0 win here. And as the players go away, perhaps we might relive the agony of that moment with Nygård as he gave Wales their winning goal.